Hi folks, and welcome back. Now before we jump into today's session with Czechoslovakia, I need to give a couple of shout outs to some of you awesome guys on YouTube in the comments section. First off, Pedro, who had spotted that I'd made a catastrophic blunder. I had switched my medium tank production here and had accidentally put in light tanks, and I know when this would have happened. I'm guessing when this would have happened. It's when our military industrial organizations level up and you need to go and change it. It says, oh, you're now creating outdated equipment. I'll have clicked on that, I bet, and clicked that on top of the list because, let's face it, they look pretty similar and I won't have read properly. So thanks, Pedro. You've probably saved me a load of trouble there that I would not have spotted for a few months down the line. And yes, although we've taken a bit of hit to production efficiency, but that's better that we work that out now and get it built back up. So thanks for that. And also, an awesome suggestion for another playthrough. One for the future that I think I will do. Although, I think we're playing Finland next, and after that, we're open to suggestions. Playing as the United States on historical, but with a 1941 start. And the way I'd assume we do that is we start in 1939, and we just pretend as if we do not expect war to break out, and that Japan won't attack us, and we just focus on the civilian stuff in the focus tree and the government stuff, and then we are shocked and surprised when Japan invades the Philippines in 1941. I think that would be an awesome playthrough. Instead of using hindsight to build up our military and forces from 1936 onwards, see how it feels like to respond in 1941 as the USA. I think that's a really good idea. Although I am a little worried that with the current state of the Axis, the Germans and the Italians, that the war in Europe could potentially be over by the time America gets into things. But that's to do with I think the game balance of things at the moment with all the different DLCs and patches. We are going to play as Germany again at some time in the near future, I think, because I want to see what it feels like to play with them now with all the DLC installed, because they seem to struggle, and so does Italy, and Italy really shouldn't. So it'd be nice to play through those factions again just to see if the game feels hugely different to before. I think with a player in control, I think it'd be fine, but we don't know. Anyway, we've got some stuff to sort out today. So let's have a look. We've got some new units there. We've got our attacking aggressive combat troops. We've got 2 spare ones there. Let's put them into that army. We were trying to make a little bit of breakthrough in the north over here to try and... Well, we want to take some German territory before the end of the war, basically, don't we? That's the plan. And it doesn't really matter where we go. I'd like to go down here as well, because I think, if I remember right, yeah, there's some pretty stonkingly good resources down here. And it's a mountain border, so we're not really extending the border much beyond that. It's a couple of squares here and this bit. Fuel would be nice as well, but not so important. What's the situation? See, Hungary's got quite some forces on the border. I need to go over a river. I am not too keen on that idea, but I feel like we could probably cut in here. And also, if we could get across the river to here, we can cut the supply line for any German forces further east. It's a definite thought. Germany is probably about to collapse. And then we're at war with Russia as well. So, excuse me. There's a lot to take in and a lot to do. We've got to keep our little pocket of Poland alive because they are supplying us with aluminium for our aircraft industry. So, with all that said, we have an army here. I was making a bit of an attack up there. We've got some terrible light tank divisions. We're not currently making... Oh, can we actually start making some light tanks? Because I feel like we're not going to get proper medium tank divisions made. Not with our military factories the way they are at the moment. We are trying to produce some, though. There's small areas we can increase this in. Wait, did that do it? It did not. Thank you. So we'll try and build the industry, but... Well, I mean... If we defeat Germany, that's only half the problem, isn't it? This is going to be a whole other problem. Yeah. Wow, the USSR are well in there. Romania's gone. Just gone. It just doesn't exist on the current map. So where are we going to go in then? I mean, Germany is weak around here. Do I want to try and extend... Do you know, if we could extend this way... Are there any resources out here to capture? It's not epic, but it's not bad. But if I could extend this way and maybe get down to a river. Yes, okay. Here's the plan, right? We're going to bring the army down here. Let's shift them in, and we're going to go across here and out there. I'm going to put a frontline order on like this. And our first command is just going to be to try and take that like that. I think that's what I want to do. So let's get those guys into position. Railroad in. And what do we have in the way of aircraft? Because, oh, we've got an improved small airframe. We should definitely... Yep, now is the time to make ourselves a new fighter. Let's get straight on with that now. And also, we're in 41. We should probably research better bombs. I don't know if we really need them. Is there anything we were definitely working on? We were working on this to try and make the most of... oh, fuel. Yeah, fuel. Right. I need to make sure that's producing out. We might be able to capture some. And at the same time, I could do with an extra refinery. And somewhere I can make some space. So let's just drop this up there like that. 2 extra refineries. I'll take 2 extra refineries. Although, having said that, I think we should be able to trade for some fuel before long. So maybe that won't be quite so critical. But let's develop. We do have some basic close air support coming on. Let's develop ourselves a brand new fighter. I'm really proud of the Polish Air Force, actually. They've done a great job. A great job. So improved small airframe. Let's have our engine 3s. And let's have all my favourite modules. Actually, we don't have the drop tanks, which would be nice, but we can live without them. But we'll try and develop some drop tanks. So we want 2 cannon 1 and 8 heavy machine guns. And that feels like a pretty potent... So we've got air attack 58.8. What if I switch those for 4 heavies? 50. So it does drop down. Okay, let's leave those with the 2 cannon 1s then. That feels like a pretty damn potent plane right there. It doesn't look like one there. Come on, game. Give me something that looks super sweet here. I like the look of that one. I will take that one. That's nice. That actually looks the part as well. So we'll get some better fighters out. Now, we've got... we do have 5 close air support aircraft supporting this army, which is going to do some of the heavy lifting in our upcoming campaign. This is our aircraft designer. We can go for more agility. Yep, which means... And this is where I think I went wrong and put light tanks in production by accident. So we click on that one, and we click on that one. And with all those changes that we now have to do every time our industrial organizations or our military ones upgrade something, I can see me making more of those sort of mistakes in the future. So if you spot me doing that, folks, then I really appreciate the shout out in the comments. Thank you for that. Right, let us get this over. And we also, I mean, our light tanks are not really suited for this job at all, but they're coming in on it. And we're going to get everything into position. And then we're going to try and push. Oh, they've spotted us. They've spotted us coming. So the plan is... There's a large river crossing. There shouldn't be any large river crossings. I've got no large river crossings on there. Not that I can see. At this point, Linz is looking vulnerable. I'm going to go into Linz. With my... Oh, not with railroad orders on. I'm not. Let's just see if we can do this. We can also throw in some extra support from there. And it should flip it. Oh, we've got a military factory. Alright, so I'm going to put it straight into the close air support. Oh, I've got 3 on there. They will gradually churn things out. How are we doing for the medium tank? We're upgrading them. It is a very tough call because we need lots of everything. But more close air support would be better. But we don't have the resources to really do much with them. Let's have a quick check in here. We're short on planes and artillery. I'll put one into artillery for now. And we can always reassign that. What's this one? This is the artillery. This would be production, cost, output, and break. Oh, we need the others though as well. Okay, that's going to take a little while of getting. Let's take... can we take that one? Oh, I need a hydraulic recoil system. Right, okay, so we can't just go sneaking down there. Towed artillery and towed rocket artillery would get soft attack 2%, and that gives us production efficiency gain, design team cost. Let's go for one of these, actually. Let's go for breakthrough. Oh, okay, update 3. Right, watch me make a mistake here. So we've got the improved artillery. We've got the improved anti-air. And then it says 3, but I don't see anything else listed, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe it's something that we're not building. Come on, breakthrough. Let's get into Linz. And if I could nip over that border, that would be a bonus. They're coming over. Right, I'm going to send... You'll notice that I don't have... Let's get over into Wells and see if we can grab that. Right. Oh, okay. The yellow force. No, hang on. No, I didn't want that. You go back to where you were, please. Over there. That's fine. And I'll try and... Oh, we've got... Excellent. We've got another force over there. Did we get pushed out of here? I think we were trying to do a cut-off at some point, weren't we? Make a pocket. Yeah, I'm just desperately short of soldiers. I think that is the problem. What can we do? We've got 2 over here, which we definitely don't need. So if I send this guy down to here, let's get someone across that river and hold that position. And that should be fairly solid. And at that point, I'd like to withdraw the light tanks if I can. I'd like to take this bit here, because we are blocking the supplies across here, if I'm reading this correctly. And that is exactly what we want to do. So at this point, let's trigger this attack. The plan is considered to be to our disadvantage. Some division not in position. I'll leave that a little bit longer. Try and get some bonus out of that. And at some point, I think we can do this here. And let's pile in some support from there. And a little bit of support from there now that's kicking off. And I would just like to hold that position on this side of the river. Because when we do cut across here, these lots should be cut off. Well, I mean, we should be good. We should be able to hold all the way down to this. They're reinforcing. Actually, no, they can get through here, but I don't think the railway's linked up there. Japan's declared... Wait, Japan's declared war on the Philippines. Weren't they already? I'm pretty sure they were... Well, it's going to show us at war now. This is one of those strange games, as we seem to have so many of these days, where things don't quite work as you would expect. Japan's justifying against us. Good, let them come on. Okay, we're under some fairly heavy attack at that point. Can we not try? No, okay. Let's not try that. Let's just be happy to stay and hold and defend. And apparently not. Okay, I'm going to trigger this one now. Away you go. Improved artillery upgrade. Oh, I wanted rocket artillery, didn't I? So we could get the better ground attack options on the aircraft. And do we have... Yeah, let's pile them in there. So you fellas should be going over the top. They are not though, but they should be. Go on then. I'll send some divisions over there in. You just want to get across. I'm going to go back across the river. The Germans aren't weak yet. Not yet. Knowledge sharing. Excellent. We get some more. Get another research slot. Right. Let me find something. I'm just going to watch that because we can improve the Air Force still with the spirit of the Air Force. Secret weapons. Research bonus for electronics, jet technology, and rocketry. And that's for a top nuclear. Okay. I don't think that's going to help. We should have some mountain troops somewhere, shouldn't we? Mechanization, that's not interesting. Research bonus for armor. This probably, let's go for this one. We're a bit, I feel like we're just a little bit behind with things. Oh, we've got a bonus for this? Okay, there, 92 days. We've got a nice bonus for infantry weapons. Let's get on that straight away. Where are the mountain troops? Now, there's only 2 of them somewhere. Oh, balls. They are holding a front line. Right, okay. Let me put that division in there. 1 division in the fort should be able to hold that. This maneuver's not going... Or is it? It maybe is. Well, let's see if we can switch that over. I mean, they are fighting back a little bit. Fuel's looking a lot better now, suddenly. I greatly appreciate that. Is there anything here? Nothing too urgent. Apart from how are we off for rubber? Are we still bad for rubber? Yeah, we're still bad for rubber. I am going to pick that one because I know the extra refineries I'm building aren't going to make that big a difference to the fuel situation. Yeah, I think I'm going to call off this. Wait, I'm going to get that one. Then I can call off this attack in the north. Right, cool. That's fine. So stop that. And just delete that bit. That's absolutely fine. We've pushed the Germans back a little bit. Our border's expanded a tiny section. And what we kind of need to do is just hold a defense line there for a moment. Do you think I should... I think at this point I should probably... risk... Oh, I don't know. I don't like using front lines. But I think I should probably put soldiers forward a little bit. And then we'll try and spread these out. I mean, if we fall back, we should be falling back into fortresses anyway, right? So we should be okay. I say we should. I hope we will be. So we did for a moment have their supply lines blocked, but it's sadly gone. It's okay. We have a decent amount of infantry coming out here. Let's add a few more units in. Another 6. We've got the equipment, mostly. It's the manpower that's the problem. It'd be nice to get this back at some point, but the Soviet Union's looking reasonably powerful, so don't want to start a war of attrition over there. The Moscow Armistice. After long talks, officers and officials representing Aristo Riti and Joseph Stalin agreed to sign an armistice effectively immediately. The armistice comes at a heavy price, however, for Finland. Finland's allies can surely feel nothing but betrayal. Okay, so they have given up some land across here, I think. Was that the Winter War? I think that was just the Winter War. I don't think there was any... Because Finland goes into another war after that, don't they? Or they have the potential to. It's a war of... It's basically a war of revenge, but it's not quite what it's called. I forget what it is. Okay, so what situation do we have over here? I don't fancy going across a major river. I do fancy trying to take Nuremberg. It would be nice to get stuff down here. See, if I can't cut... Oh, well, there's more rail lines. The rail lines I need to cut. Oh, they have one going through there as well. This is the point that I need to get the rail lines sorted out. Let's just cut the speed on this so we can actually focus in a little bit. It might be possible for me to push these out and just push this land back. Then I have a river to deal with. You think? No. I need something to get across there. I need to find a simple way of going across there. Right, let's go for a very limited... I'll start the planning on this, but I don't... It's going to be very limited push to here. And we probably... Let's bring the light tanks over. I don't really know what to do for these poor sods. apart from upgrading the template, because it is bad, you can have division recovery rate. It's about the only thing I can think of to put in there. They're not much good. If we could get a breakthrough and go speeding across country, they'd be useful for that, but I don't really have the forces to come in behind them. Yeah, this is looking like the most dangerous masterstroke that I can do at the moment. Nice. Let's keep adding units in here as they come online. What level of conscription are we on? We're extensive. I can go to service by requirement. I think actually we need to do this and take the hit on the industry, because the manpower is definitely holding us back. So let's change that. Spend our political power. Oh, we can spend something up here now. So let's go and get the final Spirit of the Air Force. Continuous strike. Airborne heroes. I like the idea of ace effectiveness because we do have aces. There's nothing that really... Yeah, let's go for that. I like the idea of that. We have not enough money. Not enough experience, rather, to get the next land doctrine up there. Alright, okay. Ace pilots promoted. That's what we like to see. Where are we going to make some sort of push through? Should I go straight for Nuremberg? It might cause some problems for them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go through here. And we're going to go straight in. Rather than doing like a whole general frontal assault, we're just going to go in here. And we're going to go straight to there. Ah, they got in. They got in. The sneaky, sneaky gets. It's okay. I think we're going to have them. Okay, let's go in like that. We can actually use our other divisions as a bit of backup as well. Nope. Pile in there. Someone go down there. There's somebody in the way. How dare they get in my way? Right, we're in. Excellent. Let's hold Nuremberg for as long as we can. And... I can't see where this is going. I need more soldiers. We have the potential to produce more soldiers now, though, so it's looking up. Oh, I put a load more divisions in production, haven't I? That's why we're suddenly short on artillery. And we're going to be forever short on artillery, I suspect. I would like more aircraft and I would like them faster. I'm going to put it on artillery. Because it's going to be that which wins us the war, I think. Let me add 1, 2, 3. I dare do 3 because this should be increasing. But, yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on that now. Right, just stop. There's no need to push that out there. We can push that one out there. And we get to the river, which is good. I'll take that. And at some point, it would be nice to close this gap off up here. So I think that's going to be my next sneaky plan. All you guys, I'll tell you what, go to there. And just train up. Because it's a terrible template, but it can still be useful. Japan declared war on the Dutch East Indies. Right, you go forwards. Just going to take 2 of these guys over here. Because we need to hold Nuremberg, but I need to also... We need to have some... Oh, hang on a minute. We need some punching power here. Damn, we can't. Right, what we can do is this. And we can go piling in there, I think. So, Bulgaria? Bulgaria wants a piece of the action. We're going to get called to arms, right? Yeah, called to arms. And that's going to be everyone piling in on Bulgaria. Interesting. Right, if we can cut this off here, and that should be good, and that's going to cause some major supply woes for the German army around here. I predict. And we're going to have some proper combat going on here as well. Okay, we need to keep an eye on this. They're definitely getting a little bit feisty now. Right, I knew this would happen. You know what I've been saying about the front lines going all weird? Look exactly what's just happened here. Our yellow army, because this thing is met up here, it's now put our little front line that we had to encompass the whole of Czechoslovakia. I knew that was going to cause a sodding problem, so delete that. I don't know, it does it with certain regions of the world, and this is one where you've got different countries meeting, and it causes absolute sodding chaos. Right, you need one into there. We need to hold Nuremberg. Crude oil processing is good. The fuel is holding its own at the moment. Let's see if we can get some rubber produced as well. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a frontline order where I can see what's going on. Like that. And then it's going to pull all those forces into that. And my other guys can hold what's left. At least I think they'll be able to. But supplies now should be causing... Yeah, supplies are looking bad for these guys around here. So at some point we can just stroll across. Well, I say just stroll across. It's never going to be quite as easy as that. But if we could get across there... Okay, let me see. You go over there. And at that point, I'm not going to draw a frontline order in for the Green Army, this bluey-green army, because I know for a fact, if I do that and the borders change, that will flip and it's going to leave something exposed. So that's a big no for the moment. So I'm going to have to do this manually, which is a real pain. Oh, we've got British infantry in Prague. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, things are definitely looking up at the moment. Don't know if I can... I was about to say, I don't know if I can dare risk doing this, but what I definitely can do is this. Can I get into Breslau before anyone else? He's coming across a river, right? We're in there. You could do with some support. That's not looking too wholesome. And what we can do... Oh, this doesn't look too wholesome either. Hang on. The armoured division is not in a good place. Just make sure we've got that backed up. We have enough troops around here. Okay. What I would like to do is... Is this going to work? This might work. Let's add some support in there. That's looking better. And from the other side, because we can definitely tidy our front line up here if we can get this. Who's this? Non-aggression pact from China. I will agree to that, obviously. Right, so what can we do? It's this area down here that's particularly valuable. Well, I think, and down here as well, because this is just a really handy cut-off point where they can't cross this border. Apart from this hole down here. Oh, that's interesting, actually. So there is a rail link-up going through Italy. You know, I feel like I could potentially go to that border and hold all that. How are we going to get across here, then? It doesn't look that difficult, does it? Let's do this. And we just have to try and outflank them somewhere. Meanwhile, yes, we've got this. Excellent. These guys are surrounded. I mean, come on, they are properly surrounded. There's no way they're getting out of that. Yes, we've got them. Wondering if it's safe for me to draw a frontline order in across there. I don't trust it. I just don't trust it. Did we get down here? We did. All right, let's carry on into Ulm. And let's see if we can just push out. Oh, we can push out there. We can definitely take that one. And I think we can probably take that one too. See, I want to maintain security on my borders in case something goes wrong that I have missed. Oh, I could do with a factory producing light tanks, couldn't I? As it looks like they actually might be something that we stick with. Because I can't see us getting enough medium tanks to form divisions. Are we going to use them? Am I going to do this? Who do we sacrifice then? What are we building at the moment? Another refinery. Okay, well what I'll do is I'm going to put improved light tank. I'm going to put two factories into it. And they'll come online. And I think that's all I can really ask for. Right, we're pushing down quite well here. Let's keep the pressure on. You go up there. We can cut off 2 divisions here. Let's make sure we get them. Okay, I'm quite enjoying this now. We've got a bit of a fight back going on. What have we just researched? Better infantry weapons. We're in November. Yeah, let's get this, and then we start getting some better stats for all of our stuff, which is pretty cool. You can get upgrading those. You may as well help in there. Yeah, I want a bit of a breakthrough here if we can. Actually, no, you just keep pushing into there. You go that way. Because what I really want is that one right there. Just slow them down a bit. That was the dispersed industry, wasn't it? What can we get? We can get this. Yeah, let's get some better hard attack for the infantry as well. Yeah, that's a bit of a brutal attack going in there, but it's really just a spoiler attack. And I'm willing to take a few losses, I suppose.